Hello, welcome back. Sorry about that reception. I didn't want to miss the end or rush the end, so I thought best to start a new video. Okay, so where did we get to? Should we have a look at our story map? There's our story map. We were just talking about here, weren't we, when they were chasing the wok. Sorry, the rich family were chasing the wok, and we just found out that they were never seen again. So we're very near the end, aren't we? And here is our boxed plan, and we've done a great job so far. We have started at the beginning, didn't we? And then we've gone through the main events in the story. Can you remember what that word means? Main events. That's right. It's the most important parts of the story, and that's what we've been doing. We've been grouping the important parts up, haven't we, into our boxed up plan. Now we've only got the last box to do. And would you help me do this, please, reception? Oh, thank you so much. I bet you've remembered what happens at the end, haven't you? Because this is our final bit, the end of the story. So we've just said they were never seen again, but what happened right at the end? Can you remember? Well done. At the end, we found out that the Ming family, not the Ming family, so Ming and his family, Mrs. Hutt's getting very tongue-tied today, were very happy. They had enough money, enough food, and they even opened a shop. And that's what we found out at the end. They had a new shop. And in that shop, I'm going to give it a nice cool roof. They sold woks, didn't they? So they had a wok shop. And then we found out that in the end, every year from that day on, they did something very special. Can you remember what they did? Well done. They held an even bigger party than before, didn't they? They held a party every year. And every year they shared food, they shared money with all the poor people. And here they are, all the happy people now. Now that the mean rich family who took money from them have gone, everybody ended up being much, much happier. And that's how our story ended. And every year they had their huge feast and everybody came together. Actually, I should probably draw some food. Should I draw my fish again? Noodles. There you go. There's our huge feast platter for everybody in the village. And that's how the story ended. Wow, reception. We've done a great job. Shall we just talk through the story? Because this is what you're going to do today. You're going to have a go at drawing your own one of these. Now, you can use my ideas. That's absolutely fine. You can even use some of the pictures I've used. But what I want you to do is to draw it yourself. I want you to get that story stuck in your head. And change anything you want to, because each picture needs to mean something to you. You need to know what part of the story it represents, okay? But you can absolutely borrow any of this you need to. And then once you've drawn that today, what I want you to do is talk through the story with your helper. So I'm going to just show you a little bit of that, so how I would do it. Can we see me at the same time? Ooh, there we go. There. So once you've done your story map, I want you to practice retelling it. So today is going to be another speaking activity, because tomorrow we're going to write a bit of it. And I want you to have this story really clear in your head. I want you to know what happens and in what order. So let me just go through the start here. Okay, so I'm going to retell the story. So one day there was a boy called Ming, and he went to the market to get some food for his family. On the way to the market, he saw an old man, and instead of getting food, he swapped what he had for an old, broken and rusty wok, and he took it home. When he got home, his mother was very sad because they had no food to eat. Then suddenly, the wok sang a song. Everyone was really surprised, but the mum did as it was asked, and she cleaned up the wok until it sparkled. And then all of a sudden, the wok jumped up, rolled away, and left the house. The wok went to find the rich man's house. Now, the rich family were not very nice people. They took money from the poor and they didn't share all their wealth. So the wok, first of all, went to the rich man's kitchen, where they were preparing a great feast. And he got lots of food. In fact, the food just kept going in and in and in. The wok was full with lots and lots of food, more than anyone would ever expect to fit in one wok. And he took it back to Ming's house. Then he went to the market and he got lots of toys from the rich man's son, and he filled it with more and more and more and more and more and more toys. And he took it back to Ming's house. The third time the wok left, he went to the rich man's shop and he got lots of golden coins. And again, he took it back to Ming's house. He did this 3 times. Each time, Ming and his family were delighted. They were so happy to have lots of food and toys and money. But because they were kind people, they decided to share it with the other people in the village. So they held a party. And they invited all their neighbours and they shared out all the things the wok had brought back for them. Everybody was really happy. The wok snuck out before the end of the party. It rolled away again and it rolled back to the rich family. When the rich family saw the wok, they were furious. They wanted their things back. They were very angry. But the wok ran away and everybody chased them. They ran as fast as they could and eventually the dad caught up with the wok, but he fell inside. Ah! And he got stuck. Along came Mum, along came the son. Ah! They fell in and got stuck. They couldn't get out. The wok rolled them away and they were never seen again. At the end of the story, we found out that Ming and his family were very happy. They had all the food and money they needed, and they were able to open up a shop where they actually sold woks. And every year they held an enormous feast where they invited all their neighbours and they shared all of their good things with them, food, toys, money, and they celebrated what had happened the previous year. And that's the end of the story. And in the end, they're much happier. Reception, do you think you could have a go at doing the same as me? Could you box up the story and then retell it with your helper? Fantastic. And when you're done, keep this safe because we are going to need it tomorrow. Okay? Okay, then, reception. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye now.